Hey guys, let's have a little fun together. This car a little bit ago ran a 2377 and a 2412. Now I'm at 30 inches, so anything under 2150 is good. Anything under 2120 is getting into that elite range. If you're under 2100, you're top crust. Um, this is that car, the Kool-Aid 51 Stalker, that drags. It has that differential that you can see shining up there, okay? And it drags on a seamless track. Now, I don't want to do the video of what I've done to my track yet until I see this run for maybe 3 or 4 times. But I did a leveling procedure to the track, which does not involve putting anything under the slots or anything like that, because I know guys that are doing that, and I know I've tried it myself, it makes it uneven. So what I've done is more of a type of heat and pressure technique, which I'm not going to get into right now. Just want to see if this thing runs better than a 2412. That's a smooth running car right there. That went the whole way down with that dragon, guys. That's probably high 21s. Yeah, 2185 compared to 2377 and 2412. Now, this car was never elite or anything. I just did it because I knew it dragged. I knew it had that differential back there and it dragged. So right now, both lanes are looking pretty good. Um, and I'm happy about that. But again, I don't want to go and tell you all what I did exactly and then have you do it and not be happy with the result, because this needs to be tested probably over the period of the next 2-3 weeks. Okay. Let's have a little bit of fun. Yeah, I'm back. I won't get into what I've been doing in this past month, but it's been a blessing, a real blessing. And beginning on Monday, I'll have a job that's here local for the first time in my life. I've traveled my entire life, guys, from the time I got out of college until just now, just yesterday. So that's all over. But we had one hell of a month, one great going away party, that's for sure. So I'll tell you more about that in some later videos. Right now I'm just running cars. I'm starting to pull cars from the attic. I know I see David doing that. I see some other guys starting to do that, but I made a change to my track at 30 inches and I haven't really recalibrated anything yet, which is going to be fun. But I reworked some cars. And so let's just have a little bit of fun together. I'll pull out maybe 3 or 4 here and we'll see what we're going to be doing. Well, Bobby with his Superman Kyle, I'll call it, last week. That was pretty crazy. I'm going to get him in the line and see what he does individually. This is a rework Kyle from the attic. As I tell Scoop, they're in the attic for a reason. If they are fast, they'll be in my case. But now things are a little different here at 30 inches. And, the track is a little bit different. Pretty flat. Flat the whole way across. Let's check out some of these cars. Okay, we'll go set the spacer and see what he does. Ooh, it's a pretty nice time right there. Not elite, but might be case worthy. Let's give him a shot in the case. Kyle's coming in at 52.1 grams, so he's going to go into the 51 to 62 metal bottom, I'm sorry, plastic bottom class. Let's see what he does. We will start him out against this 56.6 gram Rescue Ranger, hoping that video came out right. I know it's right now. Not sure about the last one, but Kyle, let's make sure again here so y'all see it. Is 52.2. Okay, let's get him in the line. Kyle in the left lane, Rescue Ranger in the right lane. All Kyle, looking good. That's one and done if I've ever seen it. 28 1000 speed, 2138 to a 2166. Well, that means he's going one row up to face his brother Kyle here. This Kyle, the one that's currently ranked, weighs in at 50.8 grams. He may not even be in this class, guys. I'm sorry, sir. You are not in this class, which is a good thing. That means we'll have to recalibrate him later in the 41 to 50 class. Pretty cool. All right. Well, that means the Rescue Ranger snuck back in. But let's put him up against one of my Fast and Furious Mustangs. Okay. These guys have been fast with other racers out there. They're in my weight ranks, but they aren't elite. Now, maybe with this new height, we'll see. Let's get him in a line against the Kyle. Fast and Furious Mustang will sit in the left lane, and the number 44, Kyle Petty Stalker, will sit in the right lane. Kyle kicking ass. 2132 to 38, 6 1,000ths beat. Let's switch it. Oh, Kyle again. Taking the win, 30 to 32. Back-to-back wins against the Mustang. He's moving up. We'll take him one row up to the number 2 position in the 51 to 62 plastic base class. We have the Fast and Furious Roadrunner. It's like Fast and Famous in our world. How about it, guys? 56.7 grams. Let's get them in the line. And you see where they are. And here they go. Roadrunner's out and stays out. Kyle can't catch him. Good time. 2119 to 29 at 10 1,000ths difference. Oh, Roadrunner. He's looking good. Kyle ran a good time. 2132, but can't touch the 2121 Roadrunner. Let's see where Kyle fits in this class. We will go one down. We'll stay in that Fast and Furious line. And this is the Gray Ghost, the Dodge Charger. He weighs in 58.6 grams. Let's race him. They're in the line. And they're out of the gate. All Charger. Boy, that looked faster than the Roadrunner. Yeah. Wow, 2112. We got some recalibration to do, guys. This is going to be fun. 16 1,000ths difference for the Charger. That time it was Kyle. Kyle with a 25 to a 27. Doesn't beat the Roadrunner, but it's going to get him another race. Anytime this happens, I'm going to switch it and see if that beat is good. So right now, Kyle has the advantage, a 2 1,000ths advantage. The Roadrunner comes back in the other lane and beats it more, then we're done. So right now, they're tied race wins, but Kyle has the 2 1,000ths advantage heading into the last race here. Here we go. Close, but the Roadrunner eked it out, 26 to 29. He just had a really hot run, that first run. But still, that's the potential of it, and that's why I don't like to use rocket rounds so much. I want to get what the cars are consistently running. That's just me. It's the red pill way. I know DXP does it. I'm good with either. I like watching guys do different stuff. But I know for what we're going to do here, we're going to do based on the beats. And if there's a split win, I'll run it one more time based on the difference of that second race. Because there, that made a difference. We had a hot run by the Charger, and Kyle came back, ran well, and the Charger ran with him. And then, again, the Charger ran with him, but had a little bit bigger beat. So the Charger did keep the spot. But it really, it's not a 2112 car. It ran 2112 out the gate, but that's not what it is. So here we go. For the 4th spot, this is another Fast and Furious Mustang. And Kyle's in the far lane to me. Bad start by the Mustang. Yep, he's still got Kyle. 28 to 32, a 4/1000 speed. 4/1000s in favor of the Mustang. Good start. Mustang. Close race. 31 to 34. Kyle will sit in the fourth spot of the 51 to 62 plastic base class. And let me correct that. He will sit fifth. It just lost to this Mustang here. No shame in that. Not a bad run. Let's see what else we got in the mystery box here. Let's just go for something. Okay. Here's a 31 to 40 Dodge Viper. Gold medal speed. Paid 50 cents for it. Was at a flea market, I don't know when, a couple weeks ago. I was able to sneak home for a day or two. Went to the flea market on an iffy day, and this guy had all kind of loosies out. I got this. I got one of those, oh man, what is it called? The engineering car, the FTE engineering. I can't think of the name right now, but yeah, 50 cents. Pretty amazing. All are mint. I haven't worked that FTE car because the wheels are pretty much perfect. Let's go set the spacer and see what this Viper does. Let's weigh him up first. He's probably in the mid-30s. Let's say 35, 36. .3, and we'll go set the spacer and we'll set this guy free. And what we're looking for, guys, is in the 31 to 40 plastic base is a 2150 or better to possibly get in the ranks. Here we go. Smooth runner. 2164. That is not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. We'll put him up against the Gatekeeper for one race. Maybe there's a break-in factor. We will see. And you know it, and you love it or hate it, is the 38.9 Matchbox Stingray 3. I like it. The stance gets me every time. It's just such a consistent runner. Right now it's holding on to the Gatekeeper spot, but we have not recalibrated. So once we recalibrate at this height, it may move up, or who knows, it may stay where it is, and something else very soon may come in and take him out. We got him in a line, guys. Let's go get him going. Yeah, you got to be something to get in that case. 2141. Holy rip. To a 2187 for, yeah, 36 gram casting. That's doing it on this track. That is sizzling. Okay. And the Viper goes on his back. And our friend or your enemy, the Stingray 3, lives another day. Let's pull out a couple more guys and we'll call it a day. All right. Okay. This is an FTE Bedlam. This is an under 30 gram casting, but I love the looks of it. And I think they're pretty rare. I got another one before I ripped this one, and I just have it in my FTE collection, which has been growing lately. Yeah, he's a light one. 29.4. You know what? Let's just throw, and he was the Gatekeeper. Let's just throw him up against the Gatekeeper for the hell of it. I'm not going to do the single run of an under 30 car. Let's just match him up. And we'll go show you who the Gatekeeper is in our 30 and under class. It is the 28.1 gram Fast and Furious Astana Hotto. Might be able to see some of those at flea markets. Maybe even on peg at like Five Below or something like that. But they're pretty much gone from about a year and a half ago. We got them lined up. Let's see if this reworked FTE Bedlam can get his way back in the ranks, or will the Astana Hotto hold him off? Bedlam is out and holds on. 2186. 2189. Can he hold on one more time? 3/1000ths advantage. Here we go. Good start. It's not a hotto, but is it by more than 3? Yes, it is. By 4, 21.89 to 21.93. Our gatekeeper holds. It was a good run for the Bedlam. Not good enough. He goes on his back and into the heap. One more, guys. One more. Let's see what we got here. Him. Another Kyle. I don't want to. Oh, let's run him. We might do one more after this, too. This was a 50-cent car from that same flea market. This is a Matchbox 1971 Camaro Z28. Wheels are golden on this thing. I mean, I didn't even have to work them. I did, but I mean, you saw I didn't do much to my thumb, and that thing was going. I'm telling you, it was like that when I bought it. So here we go. Let's get the weight on this bad boy. 42.1. I thought he was heavy. We will send him down the track one time, and we'll face him up against the gatekeeper in the 41 to 50 plastic-based class. He's in line, and I'm going to say it again, and I know others have said it. I would rather have an in-hand Lucy that I've tested the wheels out in the field on glass or on a flat surface, what have you, able to look at them all. I would have a Lucy at 50 cents over a $50 potential killer that might be garbage when it comes out of that package any day of the week. Let's get him going, see what he does. Yeah, 2187. You saw what the gatekeeper for the 31 to 40s ran. I don't think he's going to touch the 41 to 50s. We'll match him up one time. And our gatekeeper in the 41 to 50 plastic base class is this Postal Express Sidekick. He weighs in at 40, I'm sorry, I thought it was 49, 50.1 grams. Let's go. Let's put him in a line against that Camaro and watch the beating. They are where they are. $21.49 to $21.70. That is an ass kicking. Camaro got a little faster is the only reason I'm going to switch him up. It's a 21,000 speed. Sidekick is out and pulling hard. 2151 to a 2194. Camaro's going to go on his back. And he's going to the heap. One more, guys. One more. Unless I see something. Here it is. This is that 50-cent FTE. Okay. Let me just stop this so I can get the name. I'm just blank on it right now, but I'll be right back. All right, guys. It is the 2001 B Engineering Adonis. This has amazing wheels. I have not touched these wheels. They are good. All four are really, really good. And so I want to see what this guy does stock. And if he's a killer stock, I'm not going to touch him. I know I'd probably make him faster with graphite, but man, just to have something stock that's that fast, that you would know that it would run that fast every time down the track, that's what I'm kind of looking for. I'm never going to find it. Let's see if we have it in this guy. And the Engineering Adonis weighs 35.1 grams. Let's send him down the track. Oh boy, sorry about that. It's 35.1 grams. I think something happened to the video there, so apologies, and we'll get him on the track and get him going. All right, run one. Let's get a stock freak one time. How about it? That is not a stock freak. 22.25. Let's do a rework on him. I'll be right back. All right, guys, and I should have chose better words. This was not a rework. This was an initial graphite workup. So yeah, that was stock at 22.25. Let's see what this bad boy does now with a little bit of dust on him. Didn't sound much better. It's better. 2168. It's pretty darn good improvement. Let's run them one more time in the other lane. And 2186. That is not going to get you anything in that class. Not even worth running. Hey, but for 50 cents, always good to have another FTE, or if I can get an eBay situation going, which I plan to, we'll get this bad boy on eBay. For right now, it's dead on his back. Let's have some fun. It's been a while, right? It's been a while. Let's go. Oh, hi. I call this Davy. I don't know who actually drove this after Davy Allison died, but I always call this car Davy. For you old enough, for you all old enough, Davy Allison used to drive the 28 Have one back in the 90s, and he got killed. I believe it was a helicopter crash. 44.6 grams. Full rework. He was always pretty fast. Let's put him right away in harm's way against that sidekick. We'll get them in the line. Good to be back, guys. I'm going to be taking my time trying to get your videos on a little more regular basis, but I'm going to be doing a lot of off-camera testing just to get myself caught up. So, little change in work-life balance is a good thing. Davy's in the lane closest to me, sidekick in the far lane from me. Good race, but Davy cannot touch that sidekick. 2153, 2165. The time Davy was out on him, but the sidekick came back and spanked him. 2158. This time to a 2163. Not a bad showing, but fast sometimes just isn't fast enough. On your back you go. All right, there's only 4 casting. There's 5 castings left. Let's just race a couple of these head to head, see if they're worthy. Both of these are matchboxes, so they could suck or they could surprise in a very big way. This is the Mercedes. I believe this is a 500 SL. Hard to see. We're going to call it the 500 SL. How about that? Great detail, which Matchbox does more often than not. Love the duals. Actually, yeah, dual tips. They're not dual for exhaust coming out, but the dual tips. Great coloration, black interior. It's got these flowered wheels, and we'll get weight on both of these. And this is the Nissan 300ZX by Matchbox with this silver saw blades. This was the 75th anniversary edition. All of his cars, I believe, were slow as mud, and this one was no different. The Matchbox was one of the 50-cent cars out of that bin that I got. Couldn't believe it. This guy here was in the attic. Sorry, I didn't know I was still going. Well, there they sit. We'll get ready here for you. I'll start it from here so it's no big nightmare. Here we go. All Mercedes as I thought. 300Z was a slug. 2170 for the Mercedes. Not a bad time. It's not going to get you anything, but 2224 certainly isn't going to get you anything. Yeah, these 75th anniversary Matchboxes are garbage. Keep them in the package. Just keep them for collector's sake. Let's dive into the 31 and 40s. We'll go one up. We'll take the Cadillac V16 FTE, sitting number 11 in a 31 to 40 weight bracket. Put him against the Mercedes. Watch him beat the Mercedes like a rented mule. And we'll probably call it one and done. We'll start him. Now we'll start him from over where I normally do. Here we go. Mercedes is out. It's Cadillac, yeah. 2145 to 2199. Say goodnight, Gracie. Cadillac is safely back in the case, and this beautiful Mercedes. Boy, I hate putting him on his back, but maybe he'll go into the Euro manufacturer's case, because I haven't forgotten about the manufacturer's case. We'll be working those up. Some of these will not even pique my interest to be in, but this guy, you know, he might be somewhere in that manufacturer's case. On his back for now. I'll save you all the pain and cut to the quick. I had this 50-cent flea market formulator, really good wheels, 2218, but couldn't touch that Astana Hotto, which ran a 2184. That'd be a one and done. Just wanted to save you a little time, and let's move on. The Astana Hotto sits comfortably in the case. The formulator on his back. All right, guys, there's two more left. Let's run them together. Didn't mean to run this whole box, but it has been a while. We have this Reworked Way Too Fast FTE. We'll weigh him up. And we have yet one more Kyle to test. This is my only other Kyle that I have right now. I don't think I'm going to be chasing him, but Bobby's definitely piqued my interest. And I think he has the freak of freak Kyles, which is great to see. Let's weigh them up. And I know they're not in the same weight class. We'll still pit them against each other. Let's correct myself as we go here. This is the light Kyle, 36.6. I like seeing that. I really took my time with this guy. I don't know why. I just couldn't tell the weight difference. But yeah, he's plastic bottom, but he's not the heavy Kyle. 36.6. Our Way Too Fast FTE weighs 43 on the nose. Let's line these guys up. Light Kyle in the right lane. Way Too Fast FTE in the left lane. Way Too Fast was pretty good. 2145, not sure. He'll be a challenge. 2157 for Light Kyle. I think they both deserve a challenge. Let's go. First up for Kyle is going to be that Matchbox Stingray 3, Gatekeeper of the 31 to 40 plastic base class. Race 1. Kyle had a horrible start. I think what it mattered. 2144 for that Stingray 3. We'll switch it up and I'll start from the top. Better start, kind of. Doesn't matter. Stingray was pulling. 2143 to 2158. Not a bad time for Kyle, but that is not going to cut it against Gatekeeper time. It's cutting those kind of times. And so, back in the case. And join your brothers here. Testing involves a lot of failure. How about it, guys? That's just a crumb amongst a very large cake of attempts throughout the years here. All right, he sits there. We're going to go get the Gatekeeper to the 41 to 50 metal base class. And this 50.1 front-running Fairmont is the Gatekeeper to the 41 to 50 metals. Let's go pit him against this Way Too Fast FTE. And we don't have too many favorites in races. I just want to see speed. I hope the FTE gets in. That'd be pretty cool. That Fairmont's tough, though. And they're off. Good start. That Fairmont's tough. The gatekeeper for the 41 to 50 metal bottom, 2138, 2143 for the FTE, way too fast. A 5 1,000ths advantage for the Fairmont. Good start. Fairmont is out. Closer race this time, and we had some swimming by the Fairmont at the end, and that FTE, way too fast, drove around him. You know what that means. In my world, everything is erased except the fact that now the way too fast has a 2 1,000ths advantage going into race number 3, and that race is going to decide it. Yeah, the Fairmont had a good run in the first race, but in the second race, when it was over here in the left lane, it was swimming. We need consistency. We don't need just a lucky good run. Okay, so we have a 2 1,000ths advantage for the FTE, way too fast. This race decides it, however. Oh, the FTE got him. We have a new gate. Wait, whoa. Those are horrible times. There must have been a bad start. Let's take him back to the top. I'll start him from up there. All right, here we go. Way too fast with a 2 1,000ths advantage. This race decides it. Good start. We have a new gatekeeper. Glad I didn't go by that first run. FTE with a 2145 to a 2149 for the Fairmont. Fairmont is out. He'll have a shot at the manufacturer's case, that's for sure. But right now, he's on his back. All right, I'm not going to go one car up. We're going to go one row up to this Hong Kong wind splitter. Know him, you love him. Have a few in the ranks here. This one weighs in at exactly 49.8 grams. Let's get him in the line. Sitting in the left lane is the number 9 ranked wind splitter Hong Kong base. Going up against this new contender, at least the gatekeeper, but it could be higher than that, is the FTE, way too fast. All wind splitter, 2135 to 2142. Let's get him at the top. A 7 1,000ths advantage for the wind splitter. We'll start him from here. Good start. All wind splitter, 2134 to 2136. That FTE has a nice top end because that wind splitter was out on him by at least half a car. All right, just because I want to see it run at this height. Here is this Matchbox Laser Wheels Porsche 928, weighing in at 45.4 grams. It's going to be a good race. This is for the number 10 spot in the 41 to 50 metal base class. FTE in the left lane, and this Porsche 928 Laser Wheels in the right lane. Be right back. FTE, way too fast, 2138, nice time, 2144 for the 928. Let's switch it up. 6 1,000ths advantage for the way too fast and those FTE wheels, which are warming up. Oh, that time, 2138 for the Porsche and 2142 for the FTE, way too fast, which means because there's been 2 separate beats, the 928 has a 4 1,000ths advantage. I'm going to switch them up one more time, and that race will decide it. A 4 1,000ths advantage for the Porsche. Good start. FTE's out in front. Did he do it by 4? It's a tie. 2136 to a 2140. The thing is, though, the FTE, way too fast, ran a faster time in doing it. He gets the spot. Hey guys, how about it? We didn't have to turn a car on its back. We have a way too fast FTE in the ranks. I'm pretty damn excited about that. Very damn excited about that. What that means is that this case has been getting faster. Because before I got on camera, I put that guy in. 300ZX Gold Hot Ones. He made his way in. So actually today I have two cars in those ranks that just made them faster, just tightened up the bottom a little bit. So I'm pretty happy with what's going on there. But for now, really glad to be back. Glad you're all doing well. I've been watching your races, and I will still be watching your races. There's a lot of different tracks out there right now, and I respect what everybody's doing. Everybody's just trying to find their own way, and that's what you need to do, and just keep getting better. All right, guys, we'll catch you soon.